Hello and welcome back to the Celluloid Misfits. I'm George Clark and I've just got my hands on the Imprint Asia 4K UHD Blu-ray release of Choi Hark's classic Chinese Ghost Story trilogy. So let's get stuck in and see what's inside. Viavision are proud to present the Chinese Ghost Story trilogy, the cult classic Golden Princess horror series that joins the Imprint Asia catalogue. This exclusive 3-disc Blu-ray steelbook is housed in a limited edition hardbox with a 60-page hardcover booklet featuring brand new essays by film critic and author David Chu and film historian Sam Deacon. Producer Choi Hark brought supernatural fantasy back to the big screen with the Chinese Ghost Story trilogy, an acclaimed series of films that has left a lasting worldwide impression on ghostly cinema and ghoulish tales. Featuring performances from Leslie Cheung, Joey Wong, Jackie Chung, and Tony Leung, a Chinese Ghost Story trilogy is a must-have for your collection of Hong Kong cinema classics, finally all restored from 4K scans of the original camera negatives. In the beloved first film, a travelling tax collector, short on funds, opts to take shelter in a seemingly abandoned temple. He is surprised to discover a beautiful maiden there and instantly falls for her beauty and grace. While every romance has its challenges, the tax collector gets more than he bargained for when he learns that the maiden is a ghost forced into servitude by a demon. With the help of a brave warrior, the tax collector must brave the perils of a supernatural world in order to free his newfound love. Loosely based on a short story by Pu Song Ling and inspired by Shaw Brothers' classic The Enchanting Shadow from 1960, A Chinese Ghost Story was nominated for 10 Hong Kong Film Awards and 7 Golden Horse Awards. Now recognised as a beloved cult classic, this is unmissable viewing for fans of 80s horror. Special features that come with A Chinese Ghost Story include a 1080p high-definition presentation on Blu-ray from a new 4K scan of the original camera negative, a new audio commentary by film critic James Mudge, a Leslie Cheung story, Hong Kong's Eternal Icon, a feature-length documentary on Cantopop and a Chinese Ghost Story sensation Leslie Cheung, featuring interviews with the Chinese Ghost Story cinematographer Ray Wong, composer Richard Yuen, musical collaborator Chris Babida, stunt actors Mars and Chu Ko, academics Victor Fan and Chu Yu Lin, and film critics James Mudge and David West. Hong Kong Confidential, Inside a Chinese Ghost Story with author Grady Hendrix, an archival interview with composer James Wong, Master of Illusion, an archival interview with producer Choi Hark, The Warrior, an archival interview with actor Wu Ma, theatrical trailer, and an image gallery. In the first vibrant sequel, we find our innocent tax collector hero falsely imprisoned. Upon escaping, he crosses paths with a pair of rebellious women. Though mourning the loss of his ghostly love, his broken heart must heal in a hurry in order to face a new series of paranormal encounters and adventures. Special features that come with the Chinese Ghost Story Part 2 include a 1080p high-definition presentation on Blu-ray from a new 4K scan of the original camera negative, new audio commentary by James Mudge, story of a sequel, an interview with author and critic David West, archival interview with composer James Wong, Hong Kong Confidential, Inside a Chinese Ghost Story 2 with author Grady Hendrix, Voice from the Grave, an archival interview with actor Lau Su-ming, A Legend in 3 Acts, an archival interview with director Ching Su-jung, theatrical trailer, and an image gallery. The Chinese Ghost Story trilogy concludes with its third installment, in many ways a retelling of the original film story. A Chinese Ghost Story Part 3 sees Joey Wong reprising her role from the 1987 classic as a stunning and supernatural spirit. 100 years after the events of A Chinese Ghost Story, the demon who held the gorgeous ghost under its spell has reawakened to claim her. Special features that come with A Chinese Ghost Story Part 3 include a 1080p high-definition presentation on Blu-ray from a new 4K scan of the original camera negative, a new audio commentary by James Mudge, Third Time Lucky, an interview with author and critic David West, an archival interview with composer James Wong, an archival interview with martial arts director Yuen Bun, Hong Kong Confidential, Inside a Chinese Ghost Story Part 3 with author Grady Hendrix, B-roll footage, a theatrical trailer, and an image gallery. So once again, Viavision and Imprint Asia knock it out of the park with another gorgeous release of a much-loved Hong Kong trilogy. I mean, I absolutely adore these movies, and I think my only disappointment about this is while they are 4K restored, they weren't released in 4K UHD. They are all put out on Blu-ray, which is slightly disappointing considering the run of amazing releases Viavision and Imprint Asia have put out already. Still, I can't deny how gorgeous this presentation is. The steelbook, the hardback book, its restorations and extra features, all definitely well worth checking out there. But this, for me, absolutely gets a thumbs up. It is an incredible piece. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all of your continued support. Don't forget you can head over to my Invincible Asia YouTube channel to check out a full and in-depth review and breakdown of this particular release. And of course, keep checking back here on the channel for more videos coming soon.